like to welcome you here this morning to recognize and honor our veterans. I want to welcome Mayor Enzo Faenza, Christian Carpino, Anthony Salvatore, our town manager, and everyone else. And with that, we'll begin our ceremony. Mayor Enzo,
sure, absolutely. Thank you, Mayor Gagnon and the entire American Legion, Post 105, for putting this ceremony together today. Today we honor those veterans that served our country so proudly, sacrifices that were made to defend our freedom, our way of life, and we live in the greatest country in the world. I'm proud to be an American, and I'm so thankful that for all those veterans that fought for us through those years and protected us and make our country amazing. So I'll keep it short and sweet today. As we honor and celebrate, we should also remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice and keep their families in their prayers, and thank our first responders and police, fire, rescue for all they do, and obviously all those that are still serving today. Please, will God watch over them, and we'll pray for them and make sure that they're all safe as they protect our country. So thank you all so much, and again, we owe gratitude and debt to all our veterans. So thank you.
thank you, Mayor Faenza. Christian.
Thank you to all of you for your service, not just today, for the decades you have given to the country and to our community. We remember our men and women who are still serving around the world, making sure that we retain the status of truly the best country on the face of this earth. I am proud to be an American, and my freedoms are up there only because of the veterans who are serving and the veterans who have served. So may God bless all of you, the great state of Connecticut, and our country. Thank you all.
Thank you, Christian. We now have a prayer started by John Tennyson. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome again. Before I say the prayer, I just want to bring back to memory one of our special and befallen members of our Pope, Stephen Jacobi. A year ago, roughly today, we had the dedication here on a beautiful, glorious day that many of you were in attendance. Steve spearheaded that. He organized it. You remember, he was the MC and everything. But what you probably don't know, and it goes back to what you were saying, Chrissy, that we don't know who and what our members here have done. Okay? And with Steve was an intelligence officer during the Cold War. And in 1964, roughly, or whenever the Cuban Missile Crisis was going on, he was an intelligence officer in Turkey. And his job at that point in time was to be the cryptologist. When the cables would come in from the Pentagon, he was the only one that would decipher them with the codes, type them up, and then seal them in an envelope and hand carry them to the general that ran the big base in Turkey. That was the base with the missiles aimed at Russia, the fighter jets aimed at Russia. Can you imagine if Steve got one word wrong in that? Okay? I mean, that's, he was the first to know what Kennedy and all the Pentagon people were telling them to do. And so he was so privy to this, and he shared a little bit of it with me at one point in time. But here's this man that is so humble, very, very active, and he loved our Pope. And he was our chaplain. So today, I just want to dedicate, some of what we're doing here today, along with all of these and others, to his memory. I mean, we miss Steve. He was like our bellwether of keeping us on track. He was an absolute gentleman to be with. And to Steve, wherever you are, say a big debt of gratitude for your service to our country. With that, I'd ask all of you to please bow in prayer. O God of hosts, we bow our heads in thankfulness for the victories you have granted us. To us and to those peoples who have united with us to stamp out the evils of aggression, intolerance, and greed. blessings of understanding to the families and friends in this and other lands of those who have given their lives that men may be free. Grant, O God, that those closest to the fallen may mingle for the pain of their losses with the embodying light of sacrifice of civilization, sacrifice for a better world for this and other generations yet unborn. Grant us too, O God, the courage to so live with the family of nations around the world that the end of strife will be beginning of enduring peace. Grant us patience in planning with our fellow men, a world which nations may resolve their differences by peaceful means. Touch the souls of men in every land with the enduring light of wisdom, so that they may form a brotherhood of peoples which will strive to further the arts of peace under laws and ethics blessed by your love. Grant us now your continued blessing upon unity and strength that makes victories possible in war, that we may win greater victories in peace.
We'll now have Richard Donahue sing a few songs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, thus be it ever when free men shall stand between their loved homes and the war's desolation, blessed with victory and peace. May the heaven-rescued land praise the power that hath made and preserved our son nation. Then conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto, in God is our trust. On the star-spangled banner, oh, long may it wave, in the land of the
Christmas. Okay, this concludes the ceremony.